Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Over the weekend, Amazon showed what will happen when you put unions into the workplace. Now, this story is highlighting the big problem that Labour have. They're trying to bring in their what they're calling employment rights bill, which will give the unions the most rights they've ever had in the entire history of work in this country. And the companies don't want it because the rights that they're giving these workers will be destructive beyond belief. Day one, 16-year-old comes in, not for me, going to go off. Oh, look, I've got mental issues, has to be fully paid for 6 months. You see the problems. You can't fire, you've got to go through so many layers of complaints. They're going to make sure that every business has a union rep who will be able to go through and examine every aspect of the company, even trade secrets kind of thing, sort of commercially sensitive stuff. Could lead to insider dealings, etc. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on. Well, Amazon have said, we don't like unions. And when Amazon workers decided they're going to unionise and ask for better pay, better breaks, etc., Amazon has done something no company has ever done before, but which will send a shot across the bow to the unions. And other companies will look at this and go, because what Amazon has done is it's taken the plunge and it's firing 600,000 people and replacing them with robots, with electronics, with AI, and with just about anything that can't be unionised and that won't ask for a pay rise. Now, it is a massive company and it's given work to people who may otherwise never get work. And then the unions come in. And rather than employing people, the unions have now meant 600,000 people are going to lose their jobs worldwide. Well done to the unions. Well done. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. Because the moment the unions come in here and start doing the same thing, pushing this, pushing that, pushing something else, what are these companies going to do? They're going to close and they're going to move abroad. And sure, yeah, they might have a little company here doing the actual work, but that's easy. What you do is you set a little company up here, you hire, say, 10 people, or whatever the limit is, the smallest limit is, that you can hire without going over the you must unionise rule. And say, right, that's one company and that'll do my sorting. And here's another little company and that'll do my deliveries. And here's another little company and so forth. And you just have all these little companies. But all the admin and all the bosses, they'll all be sitting abroad in probably Dubai, enjoying all the profit and not paying a penny in tax. And you know what? I don't blame them. I absolutely don't blame them. What it will mean, of course, is an awful lot of unemployed. Because a lot of these companies won't have the ability to do that and they will just stop. Or just go and move entirely abroad and actually have no jobs in Britain. It's amazing, isn't it? The unions are dinosaurs. They still think it's the 70s. They still think they can go in and do this. And what do the bosses do? We'll bugger off abroad or we'll put robots in. I already know, close to where I am, there is a warehouse there that basically has about 8 people in it. And one of them is his job is to take stuff off a fork truck and put it onto a bay. There's a repairman, maintenance man, and then there's a couple of admin checkers, and that's basically it. Then there's a boss, and that's it. All the work in these huge warehouse is robots. They pick the stuff up that's put down on the floor, and they put it up there, boom, 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 and then when it needs to go out the door, they bring it down. It's a massive job. It's a massive building. It's massively technicaled up. and it employs 8 people. Super, isn't it? And that's the future of work. And the unions haven't realised this yet. They still think it's the 1970s, blow a whistle, one out, all out, pay rises for all. Nah, ain't gonna happen. Amazon have just absolutely changed everything with this. They've fired 600,000. And you know what? The robots, they don't care how long they work for. They don't care that they're not getting a pay rise. They don't care that they're not having holidays. They don't have families to raise. All those workers now thinking, well, hey, the union's on the case, we're going to get a pay rise. How's that working out for you? Thanks a lot. Bye.